Last week was National School Choice Week in Pennsylvania. The subject is a hot topic in Harrisburg, and let's spend 5 minutes on the subject with State Representative Will Tallman, who is a member of the House Education Committee and a former school board member and legislative counsel for the PSBA, the Pennsylvania School Board Association. Representative, school choice is nothing new. The topic, anyway, was discussed during the Ridge administration. Why hasn't this idea flown in the past?
The real reason why it hasn't flown in the past is because of we have lots of court decisions. We have 9 of them, 8 by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court and 1 by Commonwealth Court, that have said the school choice programs that have been offered in times past has been unconstitutional on the separation of church and state. So that's part of the problem. And I know we're going to talk about Representative Christiana's bill and Senator Piccola has Senate Bill 1. We need to figure out how we're going to address the constitutional questions that have been raised in Pennsylvania, and that's going to be a tricky maneuver to do.
Okay, you mentioned the legislation. The Christiana bill is House Bill 240, Senate Bill 1 by Senator Piccola. How would this work?
Well, basically, the idea of school choice, and I was just asked this question yesterday, school choice means that the public education, or the state dollars that go to your local school district, let's take Hanover, for instance, which gets a little $1,400+ per student. If you are in the Hanover school district and your child, you choose a different child or go to a different school, let's say DeLone Catholic, which is close, then that $1,400 follows you over to that school. However, there's some things in the bill. Number one, you have to be a failing school for 2 different periods, and you have to meet certain income levels. You have to be at the lower levels of the income to be able to partake of school choice. It's quite similar to Milwaukee. It doesn't quite have all of what Milwaukee has done, which I think is kind of interesting because Milwaukee, Cleveland, and Washington, D.C. have all done school choice. They've been upheld in the courts. And both of those, they're major urban areas, and minority population is taking advantage of that. 41% of the school-age children in Milwaukee choose school choice, and I think we need to make it available.
Why? Speaking of which, why do you think the time is right for this right now?
I believe with our current makeup here in state government, with our governor, promoting school choice, the makeup of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives, with Senator Piccola having advocated school choice for a number of years now, I believe now it would be a good time to get a school choice bill through.
Now, obviously, there are 2 sides to this, the pluses and the minuses, and both sides in this battle have been very vocal so far.
Yeah, both PSBA, which I'm a former member of, and PSEA, the teachers union, are opposed, and it's obvious, why they would be opposed to this bill. And the issue with school choice is accountability. And our local school districts, I don't feel that our local school boards have enough tools to be able to handle that accountability. Just looking at teacher evaluation, which we may come back and look at, just looking at teacher evaluations, how can every school teacher and professional employee be at the top of the rankings on your evaluation? And I just think that is incorrect. So the local school districts need some tools, and if you're a failing school district not delivering the product out the door that needs to be done, then you need to allow choice to happen.
Finally, and you hinted at this already, but where do you come down on this?
I'm in favor of school choice, especially as it's been constructed. But I do have concerns both on the constitutional question and on the funding side.
If you have questions on this or any other legislative topic, we'll give you Representative Tallman's contact information in a few seconds. I'm Scott Little. Thanks for spending 5 minutes with State Representative Will Tallman.